Merry Christmas, Happy Hanukkah, Happy Kwanzaa, especially Happy Yule and Merry Solstice. I'm Jake. Today on the Steaming Pile, we're doing things a little bit differently. It's the end of the year, so we figured now's a good time to give thanks to those of you who have been sharing and watching our videos. We appreciate all the likes and subscribes. We're a fairly small channel. It's me and my buddy Beef who edits the videos. We record at his house, but that's what I wanted to update you all on. In the upcoming months, we plan to expand our content just a little bit, maybe start doing different types of videos. We have a Facebook where we'll probably be releasing slightly different content. We advertise the channel through Facebook. So in the next couple of months, we plan on changing the look. We're actually going to have a set, maybe a theme song, and a couple of new things. We're also going to expand our content. And by the way, if you want to give us, we're open to suggestions. Hit us up on Facebook or the comment section. And if you have an idea for a video, we may take you up on it. Now anyway, with that being said, so the Steaming Pile is going to get a much needed facelift. Instead of looking like a girl who was once cute but is in the throes of meth addiction, it'll actually look like a girl who was once cute and is recently off of meth. So yeah, I know this video was a little bit different, not much on the entertainment side and more of an update. But we'll leave you with 3 Christmas horror movie classics that you can watch while you wait on our next video. First up, let's talk about an episode of Tales from the Crypt. The second ever, to be precise, entitled And All Through the House. This is a pretty fun little movie or TV episode. It's about 30 to 40 minutes. It features a escaped mental patient who has donned a Santa Claus outfit and is now going to menace this family with an axe. Pretty good little show, and I just highly recommend it. Second up, let's go with Santa's Sleigh, starring Bill Goldberg. Great movie here. Bill Goldberg, essentially, let me just give you the plot. So Bill Goldberg, unlike the last movie we talked about, actually plays Santa Claus. Santa Claus is not the kindly old present-giving Coca-Cola corporate mascot that you've grown up to know and love. No, Santa Claus is actually the son of Satan. The premise to this movie, very quickly, without giving too much away, is that Santa Claus, the son of Satan, used to have a day of slayings. And that was the reason that Christmas was invented, because Christians needed a massive Christ to combat Santa Claus. Now, Santa does morph into the Santa Claus we all know and love. How do you ask? Well, an angel disguised as a human tricks Santa into a curling match in which the bet is that if the angel's able to defeat Santa Claus in this epic curling match, then Santa Claus has to be good for 1,000 years and deliver presents to the girls and boys. Santa loses, the 1,000-year bet is up, and Santa's out for revenge. That's essentially the premise to that movie. If you want to see some strip club massacres, a Santa Claus sleigh that looks like a Viking longboat pulled by a yak, and Bill Goldberg killed one of the Bradys by spearing him through a deli counter, this is your movie. My last recommendation is Silent Night, Deadly Night. Quite possibly the original Santa slasher film. This movie is a powder keg that builds and builds and builds. It stars, the main character's name is Billy, who witnesses the murder of his family at the hands of a thief dressed as Santa Claus after visiting his grandpa on Christmas Eve. I'm not going to give away much more than that. I just want to tell you that this movie is a powder keg that builds and builds and builds until they finally light the match. It's a little cheesy at parts, but it's just a fun film. In fact, little Billy's got hands, and you'll see that when he knocks the piss out of Santa Claus in about the middle of the movie. But what I really want to tell you about is the Silent Night, Deadly Night drinking game. The murderer in the game, and a lot of the other characters, say the word punish, punishing, punishment a lot. In fact, one of the main driving forces behind the movie is punishment. So anyway, the Silent Night, Deadly Night drinking game, every time any character says punish, punishment, punishing, or any form of punishment, take a drink. I'm not going to tell you how many times they say it, but I guarantee you will be trashed by the end of this movie. I almost got alcohol poisoning playing this game.
Do you have any idea what you're doing? You're being naughty. Right on Santa's lap. I don't bring toys to naughty children. I punish them. Severely. That's right. Punishment is necessary, Pamela. It is good. Punish! 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 Punish!
Anyway, that's about it for this week's video. I want to say thanks again to all the people who have liked, subscribed, and shared these videos. We appreciate that. And we will see you early next year. Happy solstice.